This is me. Lately I've been feeling like crap, and we're gonna change that. Okay, we just got done putting our hair rinse in, and I just had a little towel because my big bonnet is in the washer and I don't want it to drip on my neck, so we're gonna let it set for 15 minutes and then I will see you when it's time to rinse it out and do the mask. But I can already see my curls coming back to life. Alright, see you in a second, guys. Had to make sure you are paying attention. Step 1, brush teeth. Step 2, grab a drink and enjoy the show. Okay, quick shirt change, and we are doing our eyebrows. We're gonna dye them. I kind of cleaned them up a little bit as far as like plucking them, but I'm trying to reshape them. So I'm in that like awkward stage where it's like half this way, half that way. It looks kind of funky, and I found that dyeing them really helps. So I'm going to show you how I do that and the products I use, which is really super simple. Probably like every other girl, I just use the Just for Men. It is the beard dye kit, and you get a color base and you get the color developer like I just showed you, okay? And I'm gonna mix that right now. I wonder if I can pan you down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Perfect, okay. So, you're only doing your eyebrows, so you don't need a whole bunch. I just use a little tin. Ignore my nails. We're doing that too. I put a little dollop of color developer and a little dollop of the, it did it for me, a little dollop of the color base. And I do this first because I like to let it sit a little bit. Here, you can come back up there so you can see me. Perfect. I like to let it sit a little bit. Now, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little Q-tip and we're just gonna mix this, swirl it just like you would do your hair. Here, I'll do it like that so you can see. Trying to get my ugly nail out of the picture. There we go. Okay, we'll mix it around so you can see like that. And save this Q-tip, okay? Because we're gonna kind of apply it like that. Now, I'm gonna let that sit, and I'm gonna show you how I prep my eyebrows, right? So, you need Vaseline, and what you're gonna do, because it does kind of dye your skin as well, so you wanna be really careful. So, I get a clean Q-tip, get a little bit of Vaseline, and kind of roll it around so you don't have like a big old glob. And what I do, let's see if I can get it on the viewer. Nope, I'm gonna have to do it like this. Okay, what I do is I go where I do not want the color. So I kind of like pre-draw my line, so I know the color will not sink into my skin there and make me look all kinds of crazy, because this is a dark dye. For me. All right, let's protect right here. You want to kind of go far up because the little applicator can get messy and you don't want everything to look crazy. Okay, so once you got that, bear with me. Your color should be developed. All right, now how I start, I mix it one more time with a little Q-tip, and I find it easiest, in all honesty, to use the little brush that they give you and use a little cheap disposable spoolie. So first I'm going to start with this because this is really straight and it gets my line right here perfect. So I'm just going to dip a little tiny bit. You don't want too much, just gradually build it up, okay? Kind of like you're painting. And I am going to go up and over. You want to kind of brush it in a little bit. Make sure it looks relatively even, right? And then I get that Q-tip that I had my Vaseline on, and I, see like right there, I line it back up, and that Vaseline helps because it slides it, all right? Now you want to be careful because it can transfer the dye. So this one looks pretty good right here, but it looks crazy up top. So we're gonna slide it down a little bit, make it not as dramatic. Slide that down a little bit. Okay, now I can see that this needs a little bit more. So this is kind of where I do my detail work. And you don't have to be scared. If you like I said, I have super dark hair, so I use a dark dye. My son says when I do my eyebrows, it makes me look mean, so maybe I need a lighter dye, but I just think it's so hilarious that that's his perspective, that he thinks I look mean when I do my eyebrows. Now this is where we get into our little tiny detail work, okay? I'm gonna fix that corner a little bit, and it will not, I know it's scary when you do your eyebrows because it seems like it's gonna be like super, super dark, but it's not going to be as dark as you think. It just looks dark, obviously, because it's dyed. And mind you, you're just doing this so you don't have to, here we go. You're just doing this so you don't necessarily have to always go crazy and fill your eyebrows in, especially because it takes so long sometimes. When you have a little layer of dye, it really helps. We're gonna let it sit, and then I will see you in 10 minutes, okay? Okay, I've got my trusty acetone, and you guys can just chill with me while I take this polish off my nails. I'm so excited. I'm like literally 1 week away. I think I'm gonna go actually get my nails done next week and actually get my acrylics on. Ooh, I'm so excited. It's been so long, you guys. Seriously, I have not had my nails done all summer, and I'm feeling it. I don't know, there's just something about having your nails done and making you feel so put together. It lifts my spirit sometimes, you know. Oh, hold on. I forgot that acetone doesn't work very well. This right here, Onyx, that's where it's at. Just get it. It seriously like freaking dissolves on contact, which is how you want it to be. That one's good for like gentle, like if you have like smaller children, but this one works really well. And I've got like glitter in this nail polish, so you know it always like kind of sticks to it. I'm gonna finish doing this, get something else to drink, and then I am gonna show you how I wipe everything off and then how we clean them up afterwards. I found, like I said, sometimes I have to go through twice to get my nails or get my eyebrows exactly how I want them, but I think this time will be good. I'm just gonna let it sit a tiny bit longer. You know, the first time you do it, you're so nervous, you're so scared, you think you're gonna like totally wreck your face, and it's scary. I was just like, the first time I did it, I seriously barely put anything on, and I wasn't really good. I didn't detail like my lines, and it was just horrible. Okay, we're back. Now, for the removal, I suggest that you just get a washcloth, get a little towel, like mine is this pink little towel, or purple, jeez. You can see the stains on it, right? I use it for my nails, I use it for all of those things that are going to take the color out, that are going to make it dark. This is just my beauty towel, basically. Same one that you saw me wrapped up with my hair. It's my go-to. So, for the removal, you just want to get a little bit of warm water. Sorry, my big old hand. See? I'm already feeling better just looking at myself with jewelry on. Like, it's so crazy. Even if I got dressed and put jewelry on for the day, I would feel so much better. Like, we are snapping out of our slump. We're snapping out of it. Like, snap out of it. Life's not over. There are plenty of things to be happy about. You are beautiful. You have so much to look forward to in life. I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter. You've got things to look forward to, even if it's from a spiritual perspective or a personal growth perspective. Let's do this. We need to get motivated. We need to get cute. We want to smell good. We want compliments. We want to just have confidence. We got this, okay? Don't go into a freaking, quarter life crisis like I am and spend the rest of your life being depressed and then look back and be like, man, I was so young. I was so gorgeous. I was so full of energy. I was so spunky. I was so strong and able, and I totally just wasted it all because I got in my head. No. Like I said, no. All right. I dampen my towel and I just remove it like that. Okay? I just slide. I don't know if you can see. I probably could do it in here. We're going to go, and it's going to come off in layers. And you see how it's not as crazy as you think, right? Like, this compared to this, like, this is why it's so scary. But this is just a little bit better. It makes them feel a little fuller. And like me, in like this area right here, kind of the top of my arch, those kind of things, my hairs grow really sparse. Like, I used to be that girl that had freaking pencil thin eyebrows in that like half arc. So we are repairing and slowly but surely, believe it or not, shaping my eyebrows to something that is halfway decent and getting my hairs to grow back after years and years of literally plucking them out of existence has been a trip in itself. Like, I'm not even joking. They were probably a quarter of this. My whole eyebrow was as thin as that right there, all the way through. And like I said, that little caterpillar, like, my God, horrible. Now, if you are not happy with how tinted they are, or if one looks a little bit more uneven, yes, you can touch it up with your eyebrow pencil, but you can just go over it one more time. I'm satisfied with this. This looks really good to me. And I know if I want to fill them in, I can fill them in. Let me check. Hold on. This one might be a touch darker, but it's just because this eyebrow grows way better than this eyebrow. So we are going to leave them like they are and call it good. Yeah. I just spoolie them up so I can kind of see the shape I'm working with and to trim them a little bit. And you see how it just kind of fills them in a little bit? It kind of makes them a little bolder, and it gives your face some, like, you know how people with like really like cut jawlines look like extra, I don't know, I was gonna say stoic, but they look like extra just like model-esque. It makes you feel better. It's one of those things that I wake up in the morning, my eyebrows look halfway decent, and immediately it puts me in a better mood. Okay, next step, moving right along. I am gonna kind of clean up the center of this part right here. I've got my little microblader. This I just got at like Walgreens or something. That's usually like my go-to shop. Why? It's the most expensive one on the planet, but we are gonna just clean up the center a little bit. I used to be really like, crazy with microblading my face until I realized that it was literally wrecking my skin. So if you, for whatever reason, can't seem to figure out what on earth is making your skin break out, what is causing you to have such a hard time keeping your face clear, maybe stop doing that. Hit your little stash, hit your little eyebrows, and call it good. Don't do your whole face. As soon as I stopped doing my whole face with the microblade or the dermaplaning, that's what I'm trying to say. As soon as I stopped doing my whole face with the dermaplane, my skin got so much better. Like, I mean, it took a little bit, obviously, but I didn't realize that. And it makes sense, right? Because you're shaving an area normally that you wouldn't shave, okay? Your face. You got natural little peach fuzz. Like I said, if you got a mustache, yeah, shave that shit off. But going under your eyes and going over all those little areas that don't normally get shaved, you know, your skin is not used to it. It's one of those things where it's like, just like your bikini area, how you have to be like super sensitive with that. It's the same thing with your face, you know, that skin is just used to being happy with its little baby hairs. You know, it gives you a little protection from the environment, and you don't have to worry about those hairs growing back and then your pores getting clogged and then getting an ingrown hair that turns into some kind of pimple. Like, you're just good. Okay, looks good. Okay, while we're out here, I'm going to give you a pumpkin update. Look at that bad boy. I thought it was gonna die off, but it's actually turning orange. And we've got another one right back in there. We're gonna have at least 2 pumpkins. I'm so excited. And they're big. They're like bigger than your standard size basketball. And to clarify, this plant right here is cucumber. Where'd it go? We got a little cucumber right there, and then we've got another big one down in there, and oh, I'm trying to pull it down. Shoot, hold on. And we've got some over on that side, but I didn't know what it was, and I wanted to tell you what it was. And there's that glorious cabbage again. I'm telling you, neem oil, cosmos, and cabbage. They are a pair. And then, of course, I can't do a little update without showing you. Look at that. We need to actually pick these. This whole bush is filled. Whoops, filled. Absolutely filled with yellow peppers, all down there, all in the back. I mean, we are actually going to try and see if we can make some kind of pepper flakes or some kind of salsa, because Okay, first I like to go through and use some kind of exfoliating cloth, get all that surface stuff off, checking the camera, making sure I'm in line, and it kind of preps your legs for a good shave. And some body scrub. Now it's time to shave those babies into silky, smooth goodness. Okay, now that I've got my leg mask on, I'm gonna let that dry for like 10 minutes and then actually jump in the shower and finish up, and I will see you when I'm done. Okay, I could not get you guys right for the life of me. I have no idea where I put it earlier. It just worked. I just wanted to show you one more time. I am using this Skin Nutrition Botanicals. That's niacinamide and squalene. That was for my face. For my body, I just went all over with the Olay Collagen Peptide. The gray one, it's the firming. I love this stuff. I seriously am like an Olay freak. And as far as like my body care routine, pretty much I did exactly what I did on my legs. That's what I did on my body. Okay, and I'm just gonna show you now that I'm done with my hair mask, the herbal rinse that we made the other day. That's what I used. That was sitting in my hair all day, and then I just went through with a shampoo, conditioner, and a hair mask. And this is what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna try to do a wash and go. We'll kind of keep you updated, but I am gonna go in with the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In. It's the keratin. And I'm just gonna there you guys see me better. Gotta rehydrate the front a little bit. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna lose my towel. Holy crap. And then I am gonna oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta yank this real quick. I'm gonna put a hair tie on it so it doesn't fall down on me when I'm lifting my arms up. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the Urban Therapy Twisted Sista Wellness Oil. It's a hair elixir. It's got quite a few oils in there. And I'm just doing 3 pumps. It's thick. And I'm just gonna kind of scrunch my ends. Get the back a little bit. And I will let this sit, and then I'll go through with like a cream. I'm going to use the Nexus. It's this smooth and full blow dry balm, but it has a little bit of a hold to it. So once that oil sets in a little, I will, once the oil sets in, I will let it absorb. I can't talk. And then I will follow with the Nexus cream, and I'm going to see if I can get my, hair to just kind of do a wash and go. I'll update you tomorrow. And other than that, that's all I do. Slather my feet in Vaseline and call it a night. Alright, let's take you off of this. Big old hand again. Okay. I gotta get this off of me because it's wet. I can have it on the one side, but I hope you guys enjoyed my little routine. I know it was kind of all over the place. It was here, there, noisy, voiceover, but I think I filmed all the same way this time, and I feel better. So please follow along, do a deep cleanse, make yourself feel and smell beautiful, and we are gonna do a video about the things I was talking about. I don't know if I cut it out, but I want to get into setting a few goals for myself, and I really want to start holding me more accountable, but we'll get into that in a later video. This one's already been long enough. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my personal care video. And I will see you in the next one, all right? Love you. Bye.